Hello, everyone. Welcome to the September 11th meeting of the School Board of Directors. Before we start tonight, I would like to take a moment of silence in commemoration of the events of September 11th, 2001. Thank you. The first item on the work session tonight is the Pledge of Allegiance. And okay, I guess we're doing it tonight. So, the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. The second item on the work session agenda is the introduction of our 2018-19 student school board representatives.
Good evening, board members, administration, and members of the public. Eager, determined, opinionated, intelligent, giving, and kind. Role models, ambassadors, advocates. Each of the notable and praiseworthy character traits that I have just shared with you are words that I use tonight to describe not just one, but both of the 2018-2019 student school board representatives. However, although the two young women that I present to you today possess many of the same aforementioned qualities, these young women each have diverse and unique backgrounds and aspirations in life that bring them to this position. It is my honor to share them with you this evening. First, I present Sarah, a Highland Park Elementary School and Beverly Hills Middle School graduate. She is an inspiring finance major, the president of DECA, a member of multiple National Honor Societies, as well as a member of Future Business Leaders of America, the Franklin Mint Credit Union, and the Upper Darby High School Choir. She volunteers in our school store, and probably the most fun fact about her is that she is an employee at Chick-fil-A. Sarah shared in her letter of interest for this position that she was inspired to run in order to bridge the gap, be the change, and make Upper Darby School District a better place than it already is. In my opinion, she has already achieved many of those goals. Next is Zoe, a Hillcrest Elementary School and Drexel Hill Middle School alum, a future teacher who is a member of Educators Rising, president of the National English Honor Society, a Girl Scout, a member of Book Club, the leader of the Thanksgiving Food Drive, and an avid traveler. She will also soon be navigating her first hands-on opportunity in a classroom through our Professional Field Experience course in education. Zoe was inspired to take on this position due to the close relationship that she shares with a former and respected member of the Upper Darby School Board, Rose Conley, who did want to be with us tonight, but she was unable to attend. Rose taught Zoe that the school board members are those that make the change and work diligently, fighting for what is best for our students. This inspired her to be a part of something so worthwhile and meaningful. It is without hesitation that I guarantee dedication, maturity, and responsibility from the two young women you are about to meet. The eagerness that they possess for this role is one that I know will bring them great success throughout the school year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you this evening Sarah Ibrahim and Zoe Demetriadis.
Congratulations. We're looking forward to getting to know both of you and your advocacy work and your reports from the schools. We're very, very excited. I've known Zoe for a long time. She was in the Girl Scouts with my daughter. So I can't wait to get to meet you some more, Sarah. So thank you for joining us, and we're excited. You are leaders, and we are so proud of you in the Upper Darby School District, so thank you. We have a lengthy list of people who have signed in tonight. It is typical that the president of the UDEA would not need to sign in to speak. So I'm going to take my liberty to allow Miss Melanie, and I'm going to say your last name wrong, so say Mascantonio to speak on behalf of the UDEA.
Good evening, members and school board administration, faculty, and community. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak and to introduce myself. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Melanie Mascantonio, and I am president of Upper Darby Education Association. I am here tonight on behalf of UDEA to voice our concern that we, along with our brothers and sisters of UDSD, are working under expired contracts. We hope that fair settlement can be reached soon. The teachers and pupil services staff in Upper Darby School District are the lowest paid in Delaware County. The average Upper Darby teacher's salary is $10,000 less than the average teacher's salary in the county. Because of this, we have lost over 110 highly qualified, experienced professionals in the last year, most of whom have made lateral movements but are making more money elsewhere. We have teachers currently in our buildings who are fulfilling the 60-day notice requirement before moving on to their new districts and better paying positions. As we speak, teachers and other staff members continue to submit letters of resignation and take time off to go on job interviews. These are professionals who love our district and would prefer to stay if they were being compensated fairly and had working conditions that were comparable to other Delaware County districts. The constant teacher turnover has created an unstable educational environment. It burdens the remaining faculty, is a disservice to our students, and shortchanges the Upper Darby community. I encourage you, the school board, and community leaders to reach out and contact me. I welcome the opportunity to have a meaningful discussion regarding the concerns affecting the Upper Darby faculty, our students, and our entire community. It is my hope that we build a productive and collaborative relationships and that our contracts, both with UDEA and UDSD, are settled amicably and without further delay. Again, thank you for your attention to these important matters, and I look forward to hearing from you, and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Next, we'll have report of Superintendent Dr. McGarry.
When I met Sarah and Zoe the other day, Sarah pointed out that I frequently am at Chick-fil-A. I have a son, that's all he'll eat is Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, so hopefully, Sarah, you won't call me out too much on that. Good evening, members of the board, members of the community, the administration, everyone who's here this evening. Thanks for those who were able to make it out to the meet and greet. I do want to pause for a moment and say and recognize, as President Mitchell did, the history behind 9/11, 2001. I want to take a moment to acknowledge those who are law enforcement, ex-military, current military, nurses, first responders, any of the heroes that are out there with us today. I know that we have two that were recognized at Drexel Hill Middle School, Mr. and Mrs. Ford. Mr. Ford's also a police officer that's in the room here today. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge anyone or relatives or friends that are in that this historical time in our country where America rose up and showed its greatness to protect democracy, and true heroes shine. So thank you to you, and thank you to anybody you know in that situation. So again, good evening, Board President Mitchell, members of the board, administration, teachers, staff, students, parents, and members of the community of Upper Darby School District. Today marks my first day in my role as acting superintendent of schools for the Upper Darby School District. As I stated in my opening address to our staff who work to support the students in our community, I am very honored and humbled to have this opportunity. On August 22nd, we welcomed back our entire staff. In total, we have over 1,700 employees to serve over 12,000 students, including 160 new staff. The responsibility is not lost on me, and I promise to give my best to not let this community down. I am blessed to work with an outstanding group of administrators in this district and a dedicated teaching and support staff. We have a great team of people here in our district. On August 22nd, I also continued the time-honored tradition in this district of recognizing everyone who contributes to the success of our schools and students. But I feel it is important to recognize the many different departments and individuals that make this school district a great place to work and learn. Thank you to our transportation staff, drivers, trainees, and bus aides, our maintenance and facility staff, our technology staff, our safety and security staff, our central registration staff, our support staff, including secretaries, PCAs, hourly employees, including noontime assistants, our administration, our board of school directors, and of course, our teachers, nurses, counselors, social workers, psychologists, and all others who work with our students day in and day out. So many individuals positively influence the lives of our students day in and day out, and it is vital for us to remember that always. As your acting superintendent, I have conveyed to our staff on opening day and to the central office staff with us here this evening that we need to be demanding of one another supportive and caring of one another, increase our communication internally and externally, and focus on consistent, constant improvement. I know that the opening of our school year was met with hot classrooms, and I want to thank our staff, students, and this community for working with us as we attempted to manage our facilities against the harsh weather. We also experienced a difficult week at Upper Darby High School due to an online threat. I appreciate the team effort that went into keeping our students and staff safe. I would like to thank Principal Kelly Simone and her administrative team, our Director of Public Safety, Lou Gentile, Manager of Media Services, Dana Spino, Director of Secondary Education, Dr. Greg Manfrey, our teachers, our students, our local law enforcement, and also our Board of School Directors and you, the community. This community faced a fear that has become too common in today's world. And I assure you that I will always keep the safety of our students at the forefront of every decision I make as your acting superintendent. As we do each year, and as a continued follow-up to our 2017-18 school safety presentations, Mr. Gentile and I will be presenting an update on our efforts to keep our schools safe. We will continue to stay vigilant. Our administration will continue to apply for grants that will aid in our financial need to improve security measures throughout the district. In October, we will provide an update on our efforts to apply for grants in excess of $6 million. Safety is and will continue to be a top priority for this school community under my leadership. With the support of this board and this community, I would like to also provide updates on the work we accomplished in preparation for the start of a new year. Introduction and hiring of 160 new staff members. Improved efficiencies related to the use of paper and printing expenses. Roof projects for Highland Park and Hillcrest Elementary School, and a new HVAC system for areas of Beverly Hills Middle School. Investment in an additional 2,000 Chromebooks for our students. That's 2,000 on top of the 4,000 the board put into place last year. A 5-year equity plan with a board resolution for the approval of an equity consultant this evening. Purchased Stop the Bleed kits for our schools and provided staff training. Implemented professional development on trauma-informed care for over 800 staff members. And we will continue to update the board and the public on our progress toward meeting the goals established in our comprehensive plan. While the financial constraints we face are very real, we will continue to work toward improving the opportunities we provide to students who attend our schools. I wanted to also reiterate to everyone here tonight what I stated during our August 22nd opening ceremony about our commitment to the children we serve. Everyone involved in this district, from our Board of School Directors, our administration, support staff, teachers, our community, we all have the opportunity to change lives. I believe in the talent that we have in all of those groups of people and can provide our kids the best opportunities with the most caring support. I will be attending schools throughout the remainder of this month to meet with staff and members of the community. In closing, I would like to welcome again our 2 new student board representatives, Zoe Dimitrides and Sarah Ibrahim. We had a very nice meeting this past Friday over lunch. I didn't get to eat much, but I appreciate talking with you. I think it's awesome. I was joking around with Mr. Marshallak that we're lucky that Mrs. Connolly wasn't here tonight because she was a stickler for the costs, especially related to special education. So you got away with one tonight, Ed, when she was on the school board. And I look forward to working with you and hearing from your updates. Again, thank you for this opportunity to lead our great school district, and I look forward to meeting with everyone during the next month's meet and greets and working with all of you this school year. Board President Mitchell and members of the school board, this concludes my report for this evening.